everybody. Today we are back in the studio and I am here with WhyFi.
What's up, people?
Just motherfucking breathe, 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 just breathe, breathe, one time, two times, just motherfucking breathe.
For everyone that doesn't know you, where exactly in Maryland did you grow up?
Well, I grew up in Tacoma Park, Maryland, but I currently live in Wheaton, Maryland. I was gonna say, but I mean, by the time the interview comes out, I mean, I'll be living in San Francisco.
Right, so I'll be in San Francisco like May.
Yeah, I got you. Place to stay, some Treatise Park, all that. No, you gotta do the dab. Oh, hey.
Alright, so
we practiced that before. Though.
We did.
Yeah, I had to let her know that that's the dab, the signature dab.
For your mixtape, Faded Memoirs,
yeah.
You said where you grew up influenced that music. Is there like a specific song that really like?
I mean, one song was that really, I guess, paints that picture well. It would be Souls, the song that I did. But shout out to Malik Zergabashu from the Relics, a good friend of mine. He sang on the song as well, to those who haven't heard it. But yeah, that song I really talk about just like growing up in Tacoma and like not really having a lot of money, like growing up with my family and everything. We always had enough to get by, but as far as the extras and the things that more the wants in life versus the needs, the essential needs, I had to go like get it myself. But I mean, I'm glad I am where I am, and I'm thankful that I was able to avoid those things. In the song Souls, I talk about souls being negative entities that really, once you fall victim, if you were to fall victim to the temptation of doing, I guess, like bad things or negative things in life, like that is a metaphor for how the souls like would corrupt one to do things of that nature. And I'm glad that I avoided said souls to just really stay and do music and do film and things that I really am passionate for.
So, for Not a Collective, you explained to me how you guys don't want to be like known specifically under.
No, Not a Collective is just for people who don't know, is literally a bunch of my friends and artists that have come together to just do music, but we're literally not a collective. Like you'd swear that we are a collective by like almost it's like verbatim what we are, but we're not a collective. Simply because we individually do our own things and own artistries. So we don't want to fall under one name where we could just promote each other as not a collective. So it's like when you see us, like, oh, they're actually not a collective. That's the only way that we could get by without being a collective, and just literally call ourselves not a collective.
There's a song with them called Japanese Turk Song. Please explain to me how you guys came up with the name.
Japanese Twerk Song?
And I like the song.
So Blues made the beat, Japanese Twerk Song. And like back in, I'd say like 2 years ago when we were recording like Faded Memoirs and Surrealism and things like that, we would also work on like a bunch of songs. So like Not a Collective, like the project, had a lot of old songs on it that we'd work on like a long time ago that we just figured to put together. So I remember when that beat played, it was originally gonna be for one of Blues's projects, but he was like, nah, like it's a throwaway, like y'all can just have this if you want. And me and Nero screamed, shout out to him as well. We were just like talking, and we were just smacked one day like, yo, this sounds like a Japanese twerk song. And like it sounds like a twerk song just strictly for like Japanese bitches. And we were like, oh damn, like alright. And then we came with the chorus, came with everything, and it's like, this is, like, we can't just not call it that. Like, you come up with a name as awesome as Japanese twerk song, you just have to go with it. So it's very natural in how that song came to be.
So in the music video for Wireless, I have to ask you, what was going on with the bottle of lean? Like, why so many bottles of lean? And also, like, what does it mean to be wireless?
Alright, so And to answer your first question, I have to answer the second one first.
Alright.
So to be wireless is really just like a state of mind of wanting and aspiring for better, as opposed to being complacent and just settling for what you have versus what you want. So in that sense, being wireless, in the song Wireless, I'll explain, it's me talking to a female, just asking her if she's ever been with someone that is wireless as myself. 'Cause I consider myself the most wireless, like living outside of the box, really just seeing the bigger picture in it all. Similar to how a satellite roams over the globe, I see myself above the status quo mentally. Not mentally, like just I guess in the way that I think and the way I approach things. So it's calling myself the most wireless. It's a play on words, obviously, with the whole EP, but in that song Wireless, I was explaining to a female that being with a wireless individual as myself is equivalent to how a fiend of a drug likes a lot of drugs. So you would see me walking, and then the person in the video would see that I was just a bag of drugs.
So it's like your
So it's like, essentially, that is what it's like to be with a wireless individual. Plus, I love them. So.
Can you explain your tattoos to me?
Sure. So this one says, a fool has to say something. A wise man has something to say. And then I got the wireless symbol tatted. And I got these on my thumb. And it says stay. It says humble. So, and this is how like I generally am if I'm sitting down idle or like I'm praying. This is how I usually hold my hand. So it's really just a reminder to myself to know to be blessed for everything. And then I have this as well. This says God's army and serve Him. This is a cover-up of a very bad tattoo I got when I was turned at like 16. And this is the line of Judah in that badge.
So Wireless is gonna be on
the most wireless EP.
So tell me about that. Like, have you already finished the whole EP?
I mean, there's some slight tweaks that need to be done to like 1 or 2 songs, but for the most part, it's basically done. Set to drop January 4th, 2016. Try to start the year off right once I'm in Cali. So really just trying to get that out there.
Do you have like a favorite song on the EP right now?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously like all the songs. I'm biased. But nah, if I were to pick one song that I really like mess with, it would be the outro. The last song's called The Crash. So yeah, I don't really want to talk too much about the song. I feel like the EP will really speak on itself for what it is, just explaining a little bit more about being wireless and how that has affected me. I consider myself an artist just making music. I like to rap, that's a part of it, but I wouldn't define me as that.
Do you do any like sculpting, like painting type of art too?
I mean, I dabble into visual art, but I'm really focused on film. That's what I want to, aside from music, that's another avenue I really want to go on, like screenwriting, into directing. Like I directed Wireless. I want to direct. Yes.
Can I be an actor?
Yes.
Can I have the starring role?
It depends on what the screen, the script is, but I don't see why you wouldn't have the potential to be. You know what I'm saying? No.
My final question will be, what is your drive? Like, what drives you to be an artist?
The main reason I do it is because it's mainly who I do it for, why I work so hard is for who has really helped me to make what I'm aspiring for come to life. So my parents for really instilling into me this go get it mentality. I get it from my father and my mother, really believing that I could really do something with it. One person specifically, Miss Greer, Joanna Greer, a former teacher of mine. Never took a class from her, but she gave me my first microphone and like let me skip. Like I skipped like my senior year and junior year. I never went to class, but I didn't skip to go like turn up and do like bad things. And she let me skip class to be in her class and make film, like to like shoot videos for her.
Like she
excused me, like to like sit in the corner of the room while she's teaching to record like music. If that wasn't there for me, I probably wouldn't be here right now, like doing this interview or like even here alive. Like just like she really gave me that. So those are the people I'm driven to help. But yeah, thank you.
Better, I want something better. Avoiding viruses and errors, avoiding viruses and errors. Something better. I want something better, yeah. Something better. I swear I want something better, yeah. Okay, avoiding viruses and errors. Okay, avoiding viruses and errors. Something better. I want something better, yeah. Something better. I swear I want something better, yeah. Okay, avoiding viruses and errors. Okay, avoiding viruses and errors, yeah.